Thai baht strengthens amid U.S. economic weakness. The Thai baht continues to strengthen against the U.S. dollar, supported by signs of economic slowdown in the United States. This trend is raising concerns among Thai exporters and impacting the country's tourism appeal. Disappointing U.S. job data has fueled expectations that the Federal Reserve will implement significant interest rate cuts. As of Wednesday, August 6, €1 is trading at 37.43 baht and $1 at 32.33 baht. The baht recently climbed from 32.80 to 32.46 per dollar. Since the beginning of the year, it has appreciated by about 5 to 6%, despite the Bank of Thailand's interventions to limit the surge. According to an expert from Khon Kaen Bank, this appreciation is primarily driven by external factors, particularly weakening employment in the U.S., a sign of a broader economic slowdown. Markets now expect the Fed to cut rates several times before the year's end. This trend is not exclusive to Thailand. Other Asian currencies, such as the Taiwanese dollar, South Korean won, and Japanese yen, have also strengthened against the U.S. dollar in recent months. Thailand's foreign reserves have reached record highs as the central bank tries to counter the baht's rise, concerned about its impact on export competitiveness. Analysts are also worried about increased baht volatility, which has made business planning more difficult. Part of the volatility is linked to the baht's correlation with gold prices, which have also fluctuated rapidly. Khon Bank's research center projects the baht could weaken to 33.70 per dollar by year-end, which would bring some relief to exporters. However, a Bank of Ayodhya official warned that if the baht crosses the 32 per dollar mark, it would seriously hinder Thai exports. He expects the baht to appreciate further in Q4 due to U.S. trade measures and potential Fed rate cuts. Thailand can no longer rely solely on a favorable exchange rate to support its exports, and government intervention may be needed to assist affected sectors. The strong baht is also affecting tourism, making Thailand more expensive for European, American, and Japanese travelers. Meanwhile, the weakened Japanese yen is making Japan a more attractive and affordable destination for Asian tourists, including Thais. This imbalance could cause Thailand to lose market share to other Asian destinations that are pursuing more flexible monetary policies to attract visitors. Regionally, several Asian currencies, including the Malaysian ringgit, Indonesian rupiah, and Taiwanese dollar, have also strengthened. The dollar's fall, driven by poor U.S. economic data, has increased expectations for U.S. monetary easing. Upcoming decisions by central banks in Asia, especially in India and Thailand, will be crucial. The Bank of Thailand is expected to cut interest rates 2 to 3 times this year, possibly bringing the policy rate down to 1%, though a drop to 0 is unlikely in 2024. This trend signals a shift in the global economic landscape, with the weakening of the American model that once supported the dollar's dominance. The coming weeks will be critical in determining whether the baht continues to rise or begins to retreat. Thai troops will stay at border despite talks with Cambodia. Thai troops will not be withdrawn from 11 key locations along the border with Cambodia, regardless of the outcome of de-escalation talks scheduled for Thursday, according to the commander of Thailand's 2nd Army Region. Lieutenant General Boonsin Padklang made this statement on Wednesday, as Thai officials finalized a proposal ahead of the Thai-Cambodian General Border Committee, GBC, meeting in Kuala Lumpur. He expressed hope that the meeting, which will include the defense ministers of both countries, will yield a peace agreement. However, he insisted the army will hold its ground. Thai forces remain stationed in areas such as Chong Lan Ma, Ubon Ratchathani, and Phu Mai Si Sa Ket, under his jurisdiction. These locations are firmly within Thai sovereign territory. "We will not retreat," he stated. Barbed wire and troops are in place to prevent incursions. Responding to Cambodia's demand to withdraw troops from Chong Lan Ma, Boonsin emphasized, "We are on Thai soil and are not encroaching on any foreign territory." 8-point plan. On the political front, Thailand's Cabinet and National Security Council, NSC, reached a preliminary agreement on an 8-point proposal earlier discussed at the GBC. Since Monday, Thai and Cambodian officials in Kuala Lumpur have been refining the proposal for review and potential signing at Thursday's meeting. The discussions will be observed by representatives from China, the US, and Malaysia, ASEAN chair. The Thai delegation will be led by Deputy Defense Minister General Nattaphan Narkphanut, who is currently acting Defense Minister. The proposal includes a mutual ceasefire in disputed zones, protection for civilians, no troop or arms reinforcements, a freeze on troop movements, protocols for injured and deceased personnel, a joint coordination team, adjustments to deployments, formalization of agreements if approved. Before Wednesday's NSC meeting, General Nattaphan confirmed consensus on the proposal, with details to be clarified later. Asked about reported ceasefire violations by Cambodian forces, he noted Cambodia's apparent sincerity in adhering to the ceasefire based on preliminary agreements at the Secretary-General level. Thursday's meeting will test that sincerity at the ministerial level. The true test will be implementation, whether Cambodia honors the deal. The GBC will also discuss how to sustain the ceasefire. Issues like civilian compensation and territorial claims will be addressed separately by the Joint Border Commission, JBC. No troop buildup but drone activity increases. Rear Admiral Surasant Khansiri, spokesperson for the Thailand-Cambodia Border Situation Center, reported a calm border overall. Some posts have been reinforced, but no major troop buildups have occurred. However, drone activity has increased in the area. A nationwide ban on civilian drone flights remains in effect until August 15, though agricultural drones may be exempted. No clashes have occurred since a recent incident where Cambodian troops attempted to cut Thai barbed wire at Chonglan Ma. The barriers have since been restored. Foreign Ministry Deputy Spokeswoman Marati Nalata Anamo said ambassadors and diplomats abroad will be briefed on Thailand's position via a virtual sixth dinosaur fossil unearthed in Phu Wiang National Park. Khon Kaen, archaeologists have discovered a sixth dinosaur fossil at Phu Wiang National Park in northeastern Thailand, boosting efforts to gain UNESCO Global Geopark status by 2026. Thailand's top dinosaur paleontologist, Vervud Sutithorn, confirmed the find at Excavation Site 3, where digging began in February 2024. The fossil likely belongs to the same group as Phuwiangosaurus sirenhorni, the species featured on Khon Kaen's provincial emblem. So far, researchers have unearthed vertebrae, ribs, and teeth. Limb bones are still buried deeper in the rock. Comparative analysis will determine if the fossil represents a new Brachiosaurus species. Covering over 200,000 rai, 32,000 hectares, of mainly dry forest, Phu Wiang National Park has produced 6 dinosaur fossils since research began in 1976. It draws about 6,000 visitors annually, including international scientists and students. Park Chief Southam Wongchan said Khon Kaen introduced its geopark proposal at an International Paleontology Congress in 2022. Thailand has now completed the required site improvements, making UNESCO registration feasible by 2026. The province has also organized media visits to promote the excavation site under the Smart City 2025 campaign, aimed at boosting both scientific prestige and tourism. Thailand currently has 2 UNESCO Global Geoparks, one in Nakhon Ratchasima and another in Satun. Phu Wiang could soon become the third.